Alright, welcome back to the channel. This time it's another duel review. InsiDS against GBO. This is for the Ghost Front War League. And this was a decisive match in the war between the free agents and Team Damage Step. We're looking at this from InsiDS' point of view to see if we like his play. InsiDS, I would want to say a good friend of mine. I really like him at least. We don't interact too much, but whenever we do, I feel like I like the guy. So, this is very obvious. Pitch Thunder Dragon, play upstart, see what happens. Okay, here different players are gonna do a lot of different things. I think you could defend the set 1 judgment. I think you could defend set 2 judgment. You could defend set all 3. Set judgment MST. I don't know that I quite understand that, but I guess the thought process is that we can let this go if it gets stormed. But I wouldn't. I would still flip the judgment. Probably. I would probably just set 1 judgment. Maybe I would set all 3. I don't know. Angel. That's very unusual. Yeah, I think we should let this go. But yeah, it's quite dangerous, but okay, that's a great draw. So now I think we set that, and I think we set another judgment here. I don't really know why we're holding on to this, because once again, if they play Storm, I would probably want to flip the judgment. But I mean, this is fine. But yeah, this is kind of like, do a judgment here, then we don't have a backup judgment. I guess we don't, but I mean, I'm starting to get a bit worried. If I had double judgment set right here with a judgment at that point, probably not. But I mean, this spy looks really good here, so. But yeah, no, I think the most consistent thing would probably be to just let this go right. Okay, flips the judgment. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think it's fine. Yeah, because this spy is very important. So, a couple of close calls so far. I think we definitely flip the MST here. Yeah, go. Play upstart. We play the duo, yeah. Set judgment pass. I would judgment here. I think it's if you were to ask around in the War League server, I think you definitely would find a lot of people who also would hold on to the judgment. But I'm not one of them. But once again, nothing nothing out of the ordinary. Set phase pass. Well, I mean, this I would probably let go, cause I value Pot of Greed higher than Graceful a lot of times, especially when I don't know that they have any discard fodder. But you could flip Judgment here. That wouldn't be crazy. Let's see what InsiDS does. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we discard Serpent, and that's like the worst case scenario. Now we also saw the Merchant, so this is and Scapegoat, so this looks like Angel Chaos. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, letting go the Faith makes a lot of sense. I mean, at this point, we've been holding on to this Judgment for so long that, yeah, now we flip it. Yeah, I mean, there's not much of a question here, right? At this point, we know that we're gonna lose the ring at any point, so we just pray we don't ever have it. I think you could summon the Breaker here and get away with it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta make progress at some point. Just get rid of it, Tsukiyomi. Makes sense. Maybe you can get a plus. You could even chill. You could, but I don't know. Attacks. That leaves you a bit weaker to it, Tsukiyomi, I guess, but that would be the second one, and it's gonna be good regardless. I think this is fine. Not sure if it's optimal. But I mean, you gotta get through these angels at some point, right? Set jar, of course. Decides not to switch the Angel. That's a bit curious. We drew the Sorcerer, so now we can tribute summon a Thunder Dragon, probably off of the Breaker, and then play the Sorcerer. What you have to consider here is whether or not you jar, or whether or not you perhaps summon the Thunder Dragon first and then jar to play on Dust Shoot. I think often enough it's going to be the play to just summon Thunder Dragon that I would do it first. Even though I wouldn't bet on there being Dust Shoot in the Angel deck, but there could be. I would rather summon it than discard it. But I mean, you could argue it doesn't have much value regardless. But well, now you drew the discard trap, so yeah. Huh. Attacks before. Ye hmm. It's a bit worse against Torrential to attack first, because if that's a flip. Yeah, no, I think I would Sorcerer first, and then I might even switch a Spy. Or maybe even two Spies. Maybe just one. But try to. But maybe Insidious is figuring that we don't need to drop the Sorcerer here, and that we should hold on to it. That's fine. Sure, I mean, and this way you could check for Dark, I guess, with the Breaker, but you can Wind Blast back. It's so unfortunate that he discarded the Fun Dragon willingly there. I think that's really unfortunate, because you really wanted to summon one of them and have the other as discard for a Wind Blast. Because then you could have blanked the Sorcerer if it comes down from the opposing side, put it on top, and then there's no Dark, because they would have used this Sangan that's here. But I think this is fine, yeah. They grabbed Tsukiyomi, okay, nothing too crazy. I kind of want to just tribute set this Thunder Dragon, but we have the Wind Blast, so we can't. So we just Wind Blast. Yeah, this is one thing I really dislike when playing, well, any Chaos deck. Mostly Control, but really any Chaos deck is just not getting any mileage out of my Thunder Dragons. But I mean, I still think it's fine, but lets it go. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I guess that's just what you gotta do. So here Insidious could just keep passing and eventually lose the ring, which I think might be his best bet, but you could also summon the sorcery here. Of course, you committed a Thunder Dragon to play on Dust Shoot, and now you're in the same position again where you have to commit something to keep playing on the Dust Shoot. Yeah, I think you could pass, you could summon Sorcerer, I don't know which is better. Okay, Sidious goes for the Sorcerer now. I'm not sure what's changed from last turn. Maybe that were the Nobleman. I would have summoned in defense and attack with one spy at least. Maybe even two. Well, there's no Mirror Force. Yeah, so I would attack with two. And last turn I would also have attacked with both the spies and the breaker with the sorcerer defense. But I mean, you can respect the torrential, I guess. I think that's fine, but I don't know. I would have probably been a bit more aggressive here. Of course, I have not seen this game before, and I am making all these decisions quite fast, so it's very possible that I'm missing things here and there. I like Nobleman here, of course. And once again, I would switch the spies. I mean, you're dead. You're not even dead to Sorcerer. I mean, and you know we have Tsukiyomi. So what are you playing around? Like the third Angel plus Sorcerer? Yeah, I would go aggressive. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So now cards like Breaker could come down. I don't like setting the storm. Have we seen Breaker? I mean, I understand setting the storm because you want to perhaps get a +1, but eh. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, so don't f50. Yeah, this is rough. Yeah, now we just dead. Yeah, okay. I think Insidious had lots of different decisions to make. Decisions that were marginal. The decisions he made were reasonable. It didn't end up working out. Maybe it could have improved slightly, I think, in a couple of spots. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Uh, I find it hard to see that he would be winning this game, but who knows? Who knows? Like, there's the butterfly effect of just these small things you could do differently, and how that have huge consequences in the long run is very, very underestimated, I feel. Great hand. Play the pot, set the spy. I wouldn't bother setting the mirror force, cause what are you ever gonna mirror force here? Nothing. It's like exactly if I go angel plus knock, but then you can just set mirror force next turn and even cash in your storm perhaps. Yeah, no, I don't like setting the force. I think that's unnecessary. Here I'm looking to discard Kaiku or Storm. Probably Kaiku. Yeah, okay, Storm. I think that's fine. Oh, this is good. So now we flip the spy. Whoa, I would flip spy, I think. Maybe not, because we know it's angel, so you don't want to run into an angel with your spy when your spy is exposed. But you're the mirror first. Hmm. Maybe I want a judgment of faith here. Is that the logic? I think leaving the spy set is fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm not sure which is better there. Wow, this is incredible. Did he mill 8 cards? He milled 8 monsters. That's insane. And one of those was the BLS. But also the serpents, that's kind of nice. But yeah, that's a lot of resources just gone. Okay, so do we mirror force here? I think we could. Honestly, I would be tempted to, but I probably wouldn't. Yeah, because we don't have an answer to the angel as of right now, but then again, it's not gonna be an issue, hopefully, because we have the spy. Okay, lead out with the pot. I think we just pitch the Thunder Dragon, and then we set the Dekoichi. No, this is a sequencing error. Because I think it's correct for GBO to keep the dust shoot, or it's reasonable for GBO to keep the dust shoot until now to flip it. But you have priorities, so you could pitch the Thunder Dragon before to dodge the dust shoot onto the Thunder Dragon, which possibly is your best card here in your hand. So I think this is just a slight sequencing error. You probably should pitch the Thunder Dragon first. Because if you set the monster there, they can claim that, oh, before you set that, I want to flip the dust shoot. But I mean, it's whatever, right? I like this anyway. Once again, I don't think we need to flip the mirror first, but I think we could. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, at this point, we have kind of committed to just keep setting and passing. I would set the shoot and the Dekoichi. Why do we summon Kaiko this time, but Dekoichi last time? What changed? Now we have the dust shoot to protect the Kaiko from like a Tsukiyomi, but that's not really relevant. We're the mirror force. Wait, why is the serpent still in the graveyard? Has it been there all this time? just waiting to get Kaiku'd. That's kind of interesting. It's also interesting that we wrote Industrial against a deck with a Thunder Dragon. I think it's fine. It's probably good, but it's not that great. It's maybe. It's definitely fine. Yep, that's good. But now you're kind of exposed yourself to Storm. I mean, it's not a disaster because you have the Judgment, but that's not really profitable. I don't know why we chose to attack with the Kaiku now. Because what changed from last turn to this turn? Wanna just set the Koichi once more? I don't know. Wait, that's a double normal summon. InsiDS normal summon twice. He summoned Kaiko and set the Koichi. Oh well. Well, hopefully we fixed it. Oh, no one caught it? Really? There's 7 watchers? And no one noticed? Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. Wait, what's the logic here? Why do we time the Windblast now? Because we want to shuffle the Angel into the deck? I don't agree with this at all. We have the Mirror Force. Whoa, why do you... Whoa, what do you... You target the set back row? That's so weird. But why? What do you want to hit? I don't get this. Now you lost your Mirror Force. That's rough. Oh, that's really rough, actually. Has the Judgment Kaiku? Yeah, I mean, maybe you have to. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Because you can't beat the Kaiku. Switches the Merchant for the 2-turn clock. I like it. Edison players, where you at? Okay. So summon Sorcerer, banish the Angel, set 2. That's still a good spot. Or, well, perhaps not good, but fine. Whoa, goes for the attack onto the Merchant? Just to deal the damage. Because there's no Angel left for the Angel? I guess. I mean, it's fine. But you still don't get the draw through a BLS. I mean, not that there is a BLS, but what I'm saying is their life total still isn't low enough that you're very close to draw anyway. I guess after the Angel crashes, you can get the draw, but that's not gonna happen. The Warrior Lady isn't in the deck anymore. I mean, I don't mind it, but why not just banish the Angel? Doesn't that seem slightly better? I mean, okay. I hope I'm not making this too long. I think you ring here, because I think ring has less utility than the book. Because of your low life total, of course. I think it's quite clear. Yeah. Okay, I mean, you got a shot here. Oh, top deck BLS? Wow, that's incredible. What do we know? Okay, do you go for it? I think you just banish the Angel pass. I mean, you could go for it. I think you don't. I would maybe switch the Sorcerer. I don't know if it matters. The coach in hand? He knew that? How would he know that? Oh, because of the dust shoot from earlier? Yeah, that's how he knows that. Okay, I didn't play around with the information. That was poor by me. I should have kept better track of that. Um, I think you can just pass here. It's fine. No, goes for the BLS. Right. But at this point, you have to banish, right? Because unless you're gonna summon the Thunder Dragon as well, should be summoning over the Sorcerer. I think that's an option, but seems unnecessarily risky. I think summoning this BLS overall is a bit unnecessary, maybe. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Yeah, I think that was unnecessary. I don't think I would have gone for that. And it's a Dekoichi, so yeah, that's gonna attack. You're gonna take it. Wow, top deck's another sorcerer. Man, this guy draws well. That's insane. Okay, book is a good answer. And Insidious has the book behind, of course. But yeah, there's the pot of greed. That's an issue. Yeah, you activate the sorcerer. It took to flip flop. Whoa. So what's wrong with? Does he not want to attack? But when you book, you play around like I don't know. Why not attack? Hmm. Because you can flip flop, attack with sorcerer, get a hit in with Tsukiyomi perhaps. Then I guess Mirror Force is an issue. But when you book, and you trade book for Mirror Force, we get your Tsuk, but that's whatever. I don't know. I might have been aggressive here. Okay, so we're gonna end up in a standstill here, but I don't know. You're not making any progress and you're at 100. Maybe that's fine. I mean, that was bound to happen. Here we just use the book. Yep. And if we have something else, we judgment. Okay, that's great. This is actually really good. So now we banish that. You could even wait the turn with the nobleman, I feel. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I would just wait the turn here. Why do you play it now? Because it wasn't flipped before, right? Oh, now you want to go for the Tsukimi? Why is this better? Because now you don't have protection against a snatch? But now you're basically dead to knock instead. I mean, the real problem is now you have one fewer bodies in play. So there are a few more combinations that kill you, but maybe that's marginal enough. I mean, this has been a great match. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to judgment that either way, so that's whatever. Wow, you actually survived? Okay, that's sick. So now we summon Breaker, pop, try to run it over, flip Sorcerer, banish. Because at this point we're kind of putting them on either Sangan or Angel. Because it can't really be anything else. Because Serpent is gone. Sangan is also gone. So it basically has to be Angel. Yeah, I think you can make that read. Is Insidious claiming there's no Mirror Force? But this is always an Angel, so why do you flip the Sorcerer here? Because we have the read that this is an Angel. Of course, it's easy for me to claim this an Angel, but I think that's a read you should be able to make here. I don't like flipping the Sorcerer. Hits the Mirror Force. Well, at that point, I guess. But I mean, why do you attack with the Sorcerer? Because there's nothing which a Breaker's gonna attack into which kills you. And now you can't banish main phase too. I don't like this. I think this is a slight error. Yeah, runs it over, because the only targets left are like Faith, Merchant, if even that. Both Faith's gone, both Merchants gone, yep. And Warlord, of course. Oh, this is insane that the Insidious won this. Okay, I guess that's fair. So you pop two. Um, is this where you start playing around top deck? Wait, did he attack with Sorcerer or Breaker first? Because I think you attack with Breaker first, so you can switch to Sorcerer main phase 2 in case of Scapegoat, so that you're not dead to a Snatch. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Do you start playing around Snatch here? I don't know. I might just set Tsukiyomi to be honest, or even set Kaiku. Maybe with summon Kaiku pass. I wouldn't play around Snatch here. I don't think. I would just try to kill them. Okay, he plays around Snatch, which I think is fine. But I don't know if I would. Oh yeah, there's Meta as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, InsiDS line is better here. Yeah, I would have. I messed that up. This is better. Because I forgot Meta was a card for some reason. Yeah, Tsukiyomi is good here. Yeah, okay, I like this. I like this. And remember, it's very possible that other times where I've disagreed, I've missed similar things. It just hasn't been obvious the following turn, so slip through. Me, set judgment, pass. What are you thinking? Pitch the Fun Dragon to play on Dust Shoot? Like, honestly, I don't know how many Dust Shoots there are, if there are even are any. So, wow, really thinking here. Yeah, no, I think it's fine not to play on Dust Shoot. Summon Kaiko and pray. I mean, this could work. I mean, maybe there's no scapegoat, maybe there's a book, but I think that's about it that I would expect there to be here. Yeah, it's a book. Goes for the judgment. I think that's fine. Wow. He actually won that. This has been a great match. I'm a bit worried that the recording is gonna be very long. I'm just gonna see how long it is right now. 27 minutes. Yeah, that's super long. Okay, okay. I gotta speed it up here. Use the Thunder Dragon. Yeah, and then you go for the upstart. Play the duo. Set the Wind Blast. Um, do I like the Serpent here set? Honestly, I feel like you could even summon Serpent here. Just summon its face up. But I would probably just rather not do any of those things. I think I might just chill, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. Not gonna dwell. This review is gonna be long enough anyway. Okay, so this is a bad case scenario. So we flip the Wind Blast here, send back the Faith. Very standard. What? Isn't this a Wind Blast? Why don't you send back? I mean, you can wait. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you wait until you standby phase. Yeah, no, okay. I'm being silly. This is fine. So now you Wind Blast it, yeah. Did it misclick? Wait, why don't you... Why don't you Wind Blast the Faith? Because it's gonna grab a book now. That's highly relevant. That's so weird. Why don't you just set Faith? Wait, but you just let them grab the book? Okay, so here we're gonna have to Wind Blast the Kaiku. Yeah, I mean, I would hate to Wind Blast the Faith now, so I guess we'll Wind Blast the Kaiku to save some face, but this is awkward. I mean, come on, what are you thinking? You gotta protect your serpent. What? You let the serpent go? This is so weird. But why? So now we set Faith, set Judgment, pass. Okay. I mean, I guess at this point we double down and let the Faith flip again. Like it's not like this achieved anything for GBO. We storm, chain wind blast onto the. But wait, now that Tsukiyomi is an issue again, because the Faith is in play. So do I have to send back the Faith after we let it flip again? Maybe that's just the play. Do we ever judgment here? I guess not. No, I think we have to send back the Faith, because they flip-flop it and we're just burying us in card advantage. Oh, this is so bad. This is so rough. Yeah, I think we have to. You're gonna let them flip-flop the Faith again? I mean, you judgment the book here, right? Maybe not, because it's only a normal summon. But I mean, it is a normal summon. I might even judgment the book here. I mean, that's very arguable. But I mean, it is forcing them to use a normal summon to get the flip flop, which I think is worth the 2600 life points. But that's up for discussion. But yeah, now we can just normal summon something else. Okay, so I guess we grab duo. Maybe you grab upstart. I don't even know. We're so far behind. I think I like duo. Yeah, it's a 2-for-1. Yeah, that worked out well. So now I think we might just summon Thunder Dragon, run over the Faith. Yeah, I think I like that. I would rather summon Thunder Dragon because this Asura is more valuable in our hand. Say we have an answer to the Asura here. Now we're stuck with Thunder Dragon. Whereas in the other scenario, if we have an answer for the Thunder Dragon, we have an Asura in hand. I think that's better. Yeah, exactly. Like now you're stuck with Thunder Dragon instead of an Asura. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I must be missing something. I do realize that, but I really can't understand what happened this game. Oh, oh man, it's so sad as well that this is actually, this is the worst possible outcome, right? I mean, Kaiku's good. This continues the game, but there's still the faith. So you just have to run over the Koichi, I guess. Okay, goes for the faith. Because otherwise they can meta, and that's game over. Yeah, I guess. Grabs the storm, yeah, because they have a game shot. Not even that, okay. I mean, we're still alive, which is incredible. Okay. Summon sea source. So if they had a snatch, we would have seen it, right? So we don't have to play on snatch. But we want to get in the hit with the Tsukiyomi, so we still summon it. I guess you could even set Tsukiyomi. I don't think that's unreasonable. I like getting the hit then. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, so we storm, and then we took, and we pray that we can take a hit because we don't think they have chaos, because if they did, we would have been dead. Yeah, I think that's probably the lie. Nah, you probably should cash in the snatch here, right? Yeah, you storm, you snatch, you took. Yeah, that's the play. You're at way too low of life total to squeeze onto the snatch. But, I mean, you're gonna get sucked, but that's always the case, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta go for the... Man, you're so dead. Do you just summon Tsukiyomi, run it over, and pray we have nothing? Like, if you set Tsukiyomi, how do you win from there? I don't know. I mean, this is... At this point, there's probably not a winning line. This might just be the best line, yeah. No, this is the only line, so this is good, for sure. Yeah, but yeah. So you set the Sangan, they flip the TR, and then you ring it. If you don't, you hope you live. Yeah, the coach is good. The coach is very good. And that's the game. Yeah, I'm not so sure about how InsiDS played this. I mean, it's not atrocious or anything, but he made lots of decisions throughout this match in spots where lots of options. It's hard to say which is better. And I feel like continuously I felt perhaps he took the suboptimal decision every now and then. Not every time, of course, but every now and then a suboptimal decision, and this kind of snowballed. Maybe I'm missing things. Maybe I would have ended up a lot worse, but yeah. Now, these are the games where both players had lots of decisions to make, and it's impossible to play optimally. And at the end of the day, you have to just pray that the decisions you make are the ones that are gonna turn out better. This was not the case in this game, uh, unfortunately for InsiDS, and unfortunately for Damage. Very well played by GBO, who's in years ago. Their play looked very reasonable from my point of view. Didn't see the cards, of course, so it's hard to judge too much, but uh, looked very solid. So yeah, this has been long enough already. Not gonna drag it out even more. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.